Before I really get into this, I want to be absolutely clear that I've never been diagnosed with any serious mental or body crippling disease. I am not a sufferer of autism, severe mental disabilities, or anything more than ADHD and ADD that I knew about before I was 10 years old. I did take medication for those things, and I can't say they did more than make me aggressive towards others and vomit at the rudest moments. Thank you, Ritalin. This video is not to scare anyone into thinking that I'm not okay. I'm literally making this video to pursue answers as to why I've been rocking myself to sleep since I was an infant. Oh wow, he leans forward and backward for multiple hours every night to go to sleep. Give this man an MTV show or a show on that channel that shows guys making out with cars.
Morning, baby. My handsome man.
I might even make a nerd video asking as to why I'm so aggressively good looking, but that's for another time. I know I'm exposing myself here, not like Jake Paul, Rice Gum, scam levels of exposure, but whatever. This has been something that has boggled me like the senior citizen game as to why this is something I can find comfort in. I get why it works though. I'm burning myself out, wasting all my built up energy. It looks like it's something called rhythmic movement disorder. It took me just a few seconds to Google that up, but whatever, let's continue along anyway. So I do this to expend all my built up energy. After all, I can't go to the mall and hang out with the cool kids, skateboards in hand, blaring out A Day to Remember and Good Charlotte through my iPod. Why do so many people under 16 say they work at Hot Topic on Facebook? So I can't always spend the energy that I have, so I rock myself to the point where I nearly pass out on the floor before throwing myself into bed. I've been told that I do this because of stress, and on many levels, I'm at about 2007 Britney. What's my bed look like though? It's a bunk bed. Am I too old for something like this? Absolutely. But does it save me space in my room? Yes, but no one cares. I have as much success trying to go straight to sleep without rocking as I would trying to tie my shoes while wearing mittens, while riding in a roller coaster. On fire. These sessions of rocking can last anywhere from 40 minutes to well over 3 or 4 hours. But I don't sit there in the dark just mumbling to myself to scare people who may be watching me. Realistically, I probably listen to more music than anyone else that I know of because of how much rocking I do. Lo-fi music, Rammstein, System of a Down, Eminem, Tiesto, Korn, Slipknot, Lamb of God, The Doors, Led Zeppelin, Dead Kennedys, Misfits, Devin Townsend, Post Malone of course, early 2000s Dirty South rap, Tejano music, video game soundtracks like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. The list just goes on. And I can listen to just about any genre of music and know somebody I like from that genre. I can throw on more and more songs and artists on here, but I'll never fully express how much stuff I listen to anyway. Even nightcore music isn't off the table, despite how much my girlfriend hates that genre. But I prefer acid house music and 90s electro, and don't get me started about synthwave music. I've done a little bit of research, and after my studies I found that, yes, flex tape shouldn't be used to seal off your rectum, and that I'm not the only one that does this stuff. I've seen many forums and posts and different websites talking about other people that rock themselves to sleep. I've only seen 2 other children in my life do it, but both of them seem to have some type of illness, sadly. But then there's other people that are perfectly alright in their 30s and 40s that still rock themselves. Or at least that's what I hope they meant by rocking themselves to sleep. I know this isn't something I can't go on doing for the rest of my life, but I can't say that I hate doing this. This is soothing to me. It's like I can meditate and think very clearly because I just kind of shut things off, which is kind of ironic because I'm blaring music into my ears, but it's weird to understand, I know. Sooner or later, my knees and back will crack apart into bits like California, either peacefully or not. However, until then, at least I can enjoy all the music that probably should have died out on the year it came out. According to a lot of people, I guess fun fact, a lot of people don't like 80s music. I have this hope that of the nearly 133,000 people subscribed to this channel, that some of you might be doctors or psychiatrists that might have some ideas as to why I do this, or might know some people that do this as well. I'm in no way embarrassed by my rocking, but I wouldn't say that I greatly enjoy being dead-eyed by people when I do it in hotel rooms or at other people's houses. But I don't blame them, as I'd be a little confused and curious as to why someone of 23 years old is rocking back and forth on the floor. You won't believe the amount of reasons I've given to people to explain why my blankets are just lying on the floor like this. And that's when you can have a little bit of fun and throw them off completely with some voodoo style chanting if you want to mess with them. Make sure you use their name too while you chant so they can give you that angry walk up to you as they demand an explanation. I provide good friendship building skills. ASMR videos can drastically reduce the time I have to rock myself to sleep, which is lucky for me since I've read that not very many people can feel ASMR. I'm not really into that very weird stuff or that role-playing stuff that gets kind of strange, but I do have a favorite channel for ASMR that I'd recommend if you can actually enjoy the sleep-inducing response. I don't want this to become a pity party for Scott Hollenbeck. Remember that I'm still a skinny cartoon-watching dork who knows only real G's mess around with that Naruto and knows that Black Zetsu killing Madara was the biggest ass pull in history. I'm sure that these three people would agree with me. My rocking gives me the time to think about my day. It gives me the time to enjoy all sorts of music, and I just get to unwind as my knees crackle and pop. I use so many of the ideas that I get while I'm rocking on this channel, and a lot of those weird ideas are stuff that you guys laugh at, especially the stupid jokes that I honestly shouldn't be putting in some of these videos. And I get those weird ideas with nothing more but some blankets and some music to help me out. I let my rocking become my way to imagine and plan ways to entertain you guys from all around the world, and I can't really say anything is bad about that. And thankfully, I don't have to do any of that by trying to trick people into watching my videos with titles or thumbnails, but by simply just being me every time I press record. And this was my story about something special to me that I don't let hinder me. It simply gives me more power. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video though. Even though I have a pile of airsoft stuff that I should be really reviewing or trying to show off to other people, I hope you still enjoyed this insight, especially if you're a bit scared to show people that you rock yourself to sleep as well. I was told by a lot of people that I should not make this video, but it does feel really good to get this off my chest. And if it helps anyone else out there or makes my rocking more known, then I'd like to say that I did a good job. But until that next video drops from the city of San Antonio, or until I read your comments, this has been Scott Hollenbeck, and I will be sure to see you all next time.